Every day, chat and chart live during the New York session. Here, real traders share the raw truth, their mindset, technical analysis, and execution. This is where real traders show their skill set. Welcome to Tradin TV. This is your stage to shine.
Welcome back, traders, to episode 9 of Chat and Chart, live during the New York session. It's Friday, the last trading day of the week, and we've got a strong lineup to close it outright. Today, we hand in the mic to the 3 standout traders from the FundingPips community. First up, Kashif, Forex Street 247. Kashif is a mentor. He's a community leader with over 7 years of trading experience, and he had received from FundingPips over 100,000 in rewards. He wants to create a safe space for his community and for other traders as well to stay independent and trust the process. Arnas, who you know very, very well. Arnas has earned at FundingPips over 160,000 in rewards. He's one of our standout traders. You can also catch success story with Arnas on our FundingPips channel. And Arnas is here as our brand ambassador, and he has got a long journey behind him, 8+ years, and finally he's at the top. And what he says about his journey is that it was hard work with a lot of ups and downs, and here we are still working hard on moving in an uptrend. And the last one is Taufiq. Taufiq was here yesterday, and you already know his story, but I will repeat. He has gone into some financial debt when he started trading, but then he actually took part in one of our competitions at FundingPips and became first. He earned the cash reward as well as 100K account, and ever since he had been receiving regular rewards from his FundingPips master account. I mean, you 3, the stage is yours, and let's close the week strong. But also, traders, remember, it's Friday, no rush. We don't need to execute, we can observe, but perhaps the opportunity of the week is just ahead of us. Traders, have fun and enjoy your live stream. Take care.
Thank you, Paulina.
Thank you.
Hey, boys.
Hey, Arnas, how are you?
All good, mate. How are you? Hi, Taufiq.
Good.
Yo, Taufiq, can you hear us? I don't think so. Yeah, we can't hear you. All right, let's wait for him. What's going on, Kashif? It's first time we've met, I think, right?
Yeah, this is the first time. It's going good. I've watched your stream. I think like we resemble like same strategy. So
nice.
It's good to be with you. And
Likewise.
yeah, like the week has been very good, like since July, like start of July, like it was very slow, very sluggish on gold. The second week was really choppy. Like I can see like a lot of traders, they had difficult times in the second week on gold, especially. And third week was really good, like this week. This week, like we had a lot of opportunities, a lot of reversals, especially like when gold hit the all-time highs, like near all-time highs, 34.30. And then we had a great, crazy drop to the downside. So I think like this week has been very good for traders, especially within the community. I can see people, they have made good money. How about you?
Yeah, it's been all right. July for me is like my worst month overall. I talked with like a few days ago, I had a stream with Zamco Capital. And we talked about it. That it's like same for him as well. So like last year for me, July was pretty bad, and this July is also not so great. It's better than the last one, but I mean, I'm just taking it slow. I was on vacation as well, so just trying not to rush it. Had a couple of trades on stream as well, but I mean, gold has not, like, I'm not much of a gold trader, I do euro dollar, pound dollar, and then I nibble at the gold a little bit, but mainly I just do GU and EU. and it's been like it wasn't the best July, to be honest, but just looking forward for the monthly candle to
Mm.
close, which is
Hello,
probably going to
hello,
be
hello,
an inside
everyone.
bar.
Can you hear
There
me,
he
Arnas
is.
and Kashif?
Yes,
Nice
Yes,
I
to
can hear
meet
you
you,
now.
Arnas, once again. Nice to meet you, bro.
likewise, brother, likewise. How you been?
I'm good. How about you? And I first meet with Kashif. I hear a lot of things about Kashif. A great trader. Actually, there were some bugs, like someone is trying to come on live. Team told me that it's coming again, and we have Kashif as well. So I decided to come again to do some fun here.
Good, good. We have a good lineup today. So shall we take a look at the charts?
Yep, let's go.
Yeah,
Kashif,
sure,
do you
sure,
want
sure, sure.
to take a look at gold perhaps, or for our
Yeah,
gold
sure,
traders?
sure. I'll seize this opportunity.
Great.
So let me know if you can see the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we see.
All right. So I always start from the high time frames, the daily time frame, to see like where the daily candle is headed. Because focusing on the high time frame, like you get the real picture, you get the real bias, and the planning is good. So on the daily time frame, I can see that the rejection was really strong. This rejection was really strong on the high time frames right here. And now at the same time, the price action right now, it's in a bullish trend on the high time frames. We have been making higher highs and higher lows right here. Simple basics right now on the high time frames. That's what I do like when I start my trading day. And now the price action is kind of like reaching this higher low in this bullish trend, right? But at the same time, we can see that the price action has been bullish like since a long time, right? And we do have some sort of trend line liquidity right here, right? So I do look at the market as a chessboard, to be honest, like where the buyers they would be planning the trades and where the institutions they would like to trap the retail traders. So as far as I can see, like I feel like a lot of retail traders they are going into a buy position from this area on the high time frames, and at the same time they might be neglecting this liquidity right here. Now based on this information, like if I go to the 4 hour time frame, on the 4 hour time frame, I know like it looks like a very good and decent higher low formation for the price to continue back up in its bullish trend. But at the same time, we do have this order block, smart money concepts order block right here. And at the same time, we have another order block formation right here. So right now I'm looking at these zones for a rejection. So if I go down further to the 30-minute, or let's say like the 1 hour time frame, on the 1 hour time frame you can see this as my recent order block formation. This is something, a rejection level I'm looking at. So what basically I'm waiting for in today New York session is a rejection from this area, probably like a 30-minute candle or a 15-minute candle closing bullish for a confirmation. And then I would be looking for a buy trade as a pullback, because we know like the trend is bullish right here. The order flow is already bullish on the 1 hour and 30-minute time frame. Price is just making lower lows and lower highs, lower low, lower high. And right here, this could be a lower low, and the price might just give us a pullback to the upside right here. So this is something I'm looking at down towards this level. So if I get into buy from here, I would be looking for the price to tap into this next supply zone, which is right here on the 1 hour time frame. And as you can see, we already rejected this zone. We tapped into this on the 5 minute time frame, and this level, this area, you see like this is the recent lower high right here. So if he breaks above, that would be a lower time frame market structure shift. So if you get a good solid candle closing above this market structure shift, then there could be a possibility for the price to give us a pullback up towards this supply zone, or we can tap into this supply zone. At the same time, do not forget, guys, we do have news as well. We have let me just
We have no news today, bro. We have no news, I guess.
I think like
No
we
red.
do have yeah, no red folder, but there's core durable goods order right here in about like 20 minutes that can slightly bring some volume on gold to support my bias for the push to the upside. So this is something I'm looking on gold for today New York session. I would hand over to the screen to Arnas so we can also have an insights from him as well.
Sure. Let's see. I'm kind of with you there. On gold, for example. Let me. Can you guys see the screen?
Not yet.
Okay. Come on.
Not
Second
able to
try.
see as of now. No, no.
It does
Still
it
not coming.
sometimes. Like it's you have to like now it says I'm sharing a window, but then it's restream thing. I don't get it. Okay, let's try like this. There it is. It needs more time, I guess, to load up.
Yeah, it's here. It's visible now. You can see your screen.
Yeah. So from a 4 hour time frame perspective, I wasn't looking at gold yesterday. Like we had this these areas here and great entries from 3 430. I think a lot of traders positioned themselves short here. It was kind of a no-brainer to have some risk open for shorts. I'm looking at the weekly candle now, pretty much, and given that it's
Bearish.
Friday, we are very bearish for the week. So we had a huge rejection here. A lot of volume came in, and we pretty much in what 2 sessions we have turned from a very bullish candle to a very bearish one. However, we have 8 hours and 44 minutes until the weekly candle will close. So as per like market likes to play with us a little bit. So what I think could happen is we might like stay like this for the rest of the session and then potentially close perhaps bullish, or we continue down as it is, right? Like we continue down and print new weekly lows as we move down pretty much. So my bias for gold, I think we're gonna consolidate now. Yes, we might get a little pop. We are very bearish here. We also had this imbalanced structure, but as Kashif mentioned as well, I mean we have order blocks here. I look at this here and I see simply inducement.
Liquidity above the order block. Yeah,
Huh?
I see or liquidity above the order block.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is liquidity here. So I think we could potentially push a little bit lower and then potentially react from here and then close the week like within within like these prices, something like that, because price has closed a lot of orders like in this price area pretty much, just looking at reactions like pretty much 350 to 3370 etc. So I would be careful. Like for me, I can still see like a little bit more downside potentially. Let's take a look at where the session lows are and everything. So we have a London session now, Tokyo. Um, yeah, I mean, Friday, last week, Friday. We are now printing weekly lows. We actually just did. So we had previous week, we had weekly lows at 3344. So we are now have like made a new weekly low. Um,
I think the weekly current week is already swept. So I'm thinking that we are not going any more down, or we can consolidate, or we can do a pullback upside. No more downside. If you see 4 hour time frame, Arnas, will see there is a good demand zone. And we
Yeah.
also take out the weekly lows. That's mean the majority liquidities, the majority buyers stop
Yeah,
out.
true.
Yeah,
True. That's why I'm like kind of debating overall, like taking trades on gold as well. Like I'm, as you know, Tufik, we had a Friday session last week, I think,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
said like it's usually I don't trade New York sessions at all, like on Friday, but I mean on 15 minute we have this kind of a last supply zone, and then we can see already that we have pushed down. We closed bullish and we're continuing bullish now. So there's a lot of liquidity for grabs
Upside, upside.
Mm,
from the push.
this
Actually, I'm
Yeah.
in trade. I'm in gold buys, so that's why I'm saying.
Tawfiq,
Yeah, yeah, bro.
if you will also look on the 5 minute time frame,
Let's
we
switch to Tufik. He's in the trade.
yeah, he's in the trade. Let's go.
I'm
By the
already in
way,
trade.
Tawfiq, like I'm also in a buy. This is my position right here. I went in
You
with
don't need.
dynamic.
You don't need to tell. So what's your name? I'm Kashif. You don't need to tell, bro. I know. We trade a little bit same. Like I hear you a lot. I watched your last live stream. I was there, and I was thinking
Oh,
that we
nice.
have a little kind of same setup or 1 minute time frame OB that you see. The pin bars you see, I see same as well. And if you see the 5 minute candle that form looking bullish, that's why I enter. And the main reason was demand zone, nothing else. And
Yeah.
yesterday I took a trade also as well. I was in bias
We can't
NY
see your
session.
screen yet, so perhaps
I'm
let's
not
wait
sharing
for.
screen.
Okay, okay. Just share the screen.
I'm yeah. Give me a minute. So let me share my screen first.
I'm still seeing 5 minute structure bearish for now.
It's taking too much time to get.
It should close above the market structure shift. That's important. Like whenever like we are trying to take a buy trade from an order block after a rejection, it's very important to have market structure shifts on the lower time frame,
Yeah.
because without a market structure shift, and market structure shift shouldn't be like a wick going above the structure and the
See,
candle closing back bearish. You guys need to have like a 5 minute candle closing with a full proper body like above the market structure shift, and that is like a strong confirmation. Yes, this
Kashif,
one.
Yeah, we see.
Kashif,
Yeah.
Arnas, can you see? Can you see the
Yeah.
screen?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So before this trade, I would love to talk more about what happened yesterday. As majority people are saying that they take the trade that I given yesterday. So let me shift to the 1 hour time frame. What happened yesterday? Because whatever I'm going to say, that is going to correlate with yesterday as well, right? So I was in the trade like on this level. This was the another pullback, or you can say a OB or a retest level that's performed exactly well. And now we are going again. If you see the today's Asian session first candle, this was completely a one-sided movement, right? And we know NY session and we know gold for the reversals. We know gold for the taking out the highs and lows in NY session majorly. So that's why one more thing is there. There is a demand zone as I'm seeing here, 3339. That was my demand zone which I marked yesterday, and whatever I'm showing that was all marked and draw yesterday. So I see on 5 minute that there is a rejection of, you can see this candle looks me a little bit bullish, but I am still in trade and I am above 20-25 pip. But I'll be confident when I see this will break like this and give a small pullback to 3343, and then we can go to 3349. That's what I'm saying, cause we have not done any solid pullback today, not done any
Exactly.
liquidity, not taken out any stop loss hunting, whatever people call. But we have to retest at least this level if you want to go more and more down. So if I talk about overly weekly time frame, what I am saying weekly, that we were if we see the candle on the Wednesday, not Thursday, not Friday, the candle was looking so bullish, right? You guys has been seeing Wednesday. So what have been done from last 2 days, that reversed completely, right? And that the bullish weekly candles now looking like a bearish. That means it take out the liquidity of the previous today this week lows. So that's mean we are going to give a small pullback, like 50-60 pips is going to be enough for me. As if I talk about, I just want 60-70 pips is enough to make a solid risk reward 1:3.
Hmm.
And still the even this after this candle, my TP my trade is still in profit. But the confidence I'll get once I see this need to break above this and give a like this retest, or you can say take the respect of order block, and we can go upside. That's something I'm seeing. And weekly time frame and overall bias my is bearish. If I talk about, if I taking swing trade, I will never ever enter in bias as of now, because if we see daily time frame, we are still in consolidation. Like many people were saying that after these two candle, people were literally saying that we are going to go up, we are going to see another rally. Because same thing, what I'm saying, we are still in the consolidation level, and this needs to break if you want to go upside. That's something
Hmm.
I'm saying. If you guys wanna share anything, I'm stopping my screen here.
Yeah,
Right.
just you can stay on the screen, but I would just like to mention like these kind of counter trend setups. It's very important. Like the reason I was saying like about the market structure shift, a candle closing above. This is the reason. Like when I go in these type of trades, the moment like a candle doesn't closes above the market structure shift level, that's the point I know like it's not going to go up. Like there could be a further grab of the liquidity below, and then you might get a deep rejection from inside the order block. Because if you look on the high time frame, uh especially like on the 1 hour time frame.
Give me a minute.
Yes, so if you will look at this order block on the left hand side right here, maybe I can see share my screen. So
Yeah, you can share. You share, please. You share.
yeah,
Over to you.
all right, so this is the one. So yeah, I was talking about this 1 hour zone right here. You see this zone, right? So we just got like an initial reaction from this OB, and after getting the initial rejection, the price failed to give us a market structure shift. I would take that as a failure, because price tried to push up to give us a market structure shift, but eventually just left a wick and tried to go back down. And at the same time, we kind of like have this liquidity as well. So there could be a possible scenario. I'm not saying like it might not go up, but all I'm saying that if the price section breaks this low, then we have this whole deep zone of this order block as a rejection area. So the rejection could be then coming from maybe from the 50% of the OB. That is some point of interest area I look as, right? And or it could be deep from this zone, and then we go back up, right? But at the same time, right now, I can see the price is trying to manipulate. It's just trying to take out the early buyers probably, because this 5 minute push down, another wick rejection, and it's trying to push up. The only thing we need right now is a market structure shift. One candle closing above, and that would be like an extra confirmation for like a solid buy trade. And now this is like a very critical moment at the same time, because in 7 minutes you have a news coming out, right? You have a news coming out, and that can play on this setup right here. So I think like it's better to wait for the news to come out, so we could get like a clear picture of where the price is headed towards. Like obviously it's Friday, no need to force a trade. It's always to just observe the price section when it's giving you both probabilities for a buy and sell.
Yeah, right. It's Friday.
Yeah,
Everybody.
that's the thing about Fridays for me. That's why I skipped them. I also look at the, like, I mean, Friday London session is fine for me, but then like Friday New York session, it's usually like I'm out and about doing something. It's I've like looking at my statistics, I've noticed that I overtrade, and like I just some like usually on a Friday New York session I give back my profits, and then like it's it's been too many times, So
Yeah.
I'm very chill on Fridays, even though
This
last
happened with
Friday,
me.
yeah, even though last Friday we took a take profit on stream, but I mean, it was, one of those days, I guess. More often than not, it's not the best day for me, at least for my system.
Hmm.
But in terms of gold, for me, like I see the market structure shift a little bit different, I guess, Kashif, than you.
Yep.
Um,
Go ahead.
yeah,
You got the screen.
um, yeah. Let me wait. I mean, yes, it's the uh, so like I have it here. I know you're looking at this here, right? At this wick, which is the last lower high. Um, for me, that would be yeah. I mean, it's like the main structure for me. It's still here, like with this break 3341, and then perhaps the shift would be this single candle here um, on a 5 minute. Why? Because it has change character
Yep.
from this inside bar, and it also has a long like it broke the high and the low, so it did take liquidity here.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not like I wasn't it was not my intention to say that it was wrong with the market like I would have like this would be like a little bit too late for me to see the shit. Like if for example I was taking lower time frame trades, this is where I would be getting my signal. But I am aware that swing structure, it's still bearish
Hmm.
until this breaks and closes above. So
Exactly.
yeah. So and then of course, yeah, as you mentioned, like the trend line liquidity is something to consider as well. So, but I mean, it's a game of probabilities. It's just a single. It's a single trade, and I've seen many times where gold actually respects this type of price action, like this kind of price action, and just shoots up like for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, it like in forex you would never get it, like it would never reverse like this. Only gold can do that. Like, and it's very strange, but
Very
only gold from my observations and from my tests. I mean, you cannot do it on euro dollar, you cannot have it like this on euro dollar, you cannot have it like this on pound dollar, just on gold pretty much.
gold like has a tendency to exhaust you. Like it's gonna make you self-doubt on yourself for like
Yeah,
a couple of hours, couple of
You-
candles, and when you are fed up, you are exhausted, you are out of your setup, and then out of nowhere, like
then
there's
it
gonna be
will
a god candle.
then it will
exactly,
give us
exactly,
real move. Then it will give a real move, right? It
Yeah.
happened. Like
exactly.
it will test so many times. Test so many times.
Like
Yeah, so if we look at 15-minute time frame now, right? I mean, this is pretty much the same scenario with the first wick here. So um the 5 minute strong swing here, if we were to break it or even to wick it, then we would have 15-minute change of character. That would be the change of character place. And then, like, for us, the way we trade in our community, that's like one of my entry models that I have tested as well. If we're trading with the internal trend, these are good areas to get a tight entry and like kind of get a break even trade, and remove risk as well. So for cells, I mean, so it's just like very simple. I mean, you can see the order flow is bearish, and then just looking at the for example, let me find the just like this here,
But
it's
if you see the five
exactly.
minute, if you see the 5 minute, I still thinking that if the previous 5 minute candles break, we can see upside. But let's see. I'm still thinking that it can go up anyways. But I'm just waiting for that 5 minute candle to break. Like you can see 3343. Kashif, Arnas, can you see 5 minute?
Yeah, let's check. Yeah, I mean, price wants to like price is like sellers are selling and then buyers are buying. So it's now compressing itself a little bit.
So are you Kashif? Are you into? Are you still in the trade? Buys? Not able to hear you, bro. Not able to hear you.
Yeah, I managed my risk the moment like the candle closed below the market structure shift with a wick. That was the point like for me to manage my risk. So I
No, right.
was out like 50%. 50% I'm still in the stop loss below. So I might add position like if we get a
I'm
market
still
structure
in
shift.
100%. I'm still in
Oh,
100%.
nice.
Okay, let's check the chat.
Okay.
Um, let's skip the word. Let's skip the giveaway questions. You guys can read everything about the giveaways on Twitter, on X.
Let's take in some intellectual questions. All right.
How many viewers do we have?
We have
200
right now
plus.
214. It's good.
214.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. We keep on maintaining that 200 level and like just going up from there. So it's nice. We will as soon as we get going, I'm sure we'll
Be,
get to
People are
500.
saying bearish gold. Yeah, totally agree. That on a higher time frame, we're bearish. But seeing something a demand zone on the level, that's why into the buys.
Yeah, it's guys, let's not forget that it's a probability game here. It doesn't matter if it's a loss or if it's a win. It's just one single data point in your system. That's it. And you can always trade against the trend and with the trend as well.
So there's a very good question like from Sujay Das. He says like I was 5% up yesterday and now I'm in 2% drawdown. What should I do? My friend, like first of all, like you need to limit yourself, like you need to have set of rules. Need to have discipline because the only way you can make money in trading over the long run is having a discipline. That you can see the fluctuation you have from 5% in profits to down to 2% because you are trying to force your trades on the same setup. You're not playing the probability. Because try to understand this, every day the market is going to present you a different setup. And if you're throwing your money away like on a bad price section, that is the error that you need to work on.
Yeah, I mean it's
Arnas, can you give view on US 100? Can you, Arnas, someone is saying, give us the view on US 100.
of what? Can you
US
US
100, US
100?
100.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't do US 100. So I'm not anyone trading US 100?
Actually not, but I don't know about
No.
Kashif.
Not me, but yeah, last session I had with Rosa, like she is like sniper like on US NAS 100.
Yeah, she has this
Crazy.
one strategy there like
Yeah, that 1 minute scalps like crazy. The focus.
she does like one to ones, I think, right? And that's it.
Yeah, but she scalps a lot and makes money, good money. Like I've tried that with her, so it works. Like just 1 minute higher highs and higher lows, buying at the higher low, selling at the higher high with rejection. It's good.
Yeah, I'm learning also a lot myself from like, like this is a great
Yeah.
opportunity for us profitable traders as well to like even improve even more, like learn stuff from each other. Like I was with on stream with Zamko and then with Fahad, as well as Heramani and Tufik. We were on one as well. And I was with Rosa, and I don't remember who else was with Rosa and myself, but yeah, I think maybe Heramani as well. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, but it's nice to like get different perspectives, and overall compare yourself a little bit. For example, how just the way people manage their accounts, for example, like one like Rosa uses 0.25 risk and takes 4 trades, like 4 losses, etc. Like, and then somebody like me takes 2 losses and risks a little bit more, and like just a different approaches pretty much.
I think Tafik, it's time for you to manage your risk.
I'm
Or are you
out.
still in the buys?
No, no, I'm out. I'm out. The
So you have
last
swept
1 minute candle
swept
was crazy,
uh,
Yeah.
but it will give like a regret.
No, man, it's all
No, no, no,
probability. Like,
no, 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 no. The way I'm saying, regret in that way that it may go up after taking the stop loss. But
yeah,
anyways,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
selling
Because
anymore.
there's a possibility, like as I said, like it can go deep into the order block. Like our order block zone, like it's 3340 down till 332.
yeah,
Three
and
two
let's
three
not
two.
forget gold likes to extend its moves a
Yeah,
lot. Like it gets to the point where you kind of like, oh, okay, I knew it's gonna go there, but then you kept on buying or selling in the middle of its way. So I mean, it's what I've learned trading gold for. I've been trading whole gold for only a little while. I think I have like 400 trades on gold only, something like that, in total. So what I've learned is if it's pushing, I mean, you just go with the push and go aggressive. And like if it starts to reverse, it's gonna do that at the very, very extreme point, like at the
yeah,
very, very high,
Yeah,
like complete high. Like it's simply like it did here on the daily chart, like it didn't reverse here. It had reactions. It didn't reverse here. You just like 3 days in a row, you just close your eyes and buy without any like pretty much you like, for example, if we take a look, what I like to do is I like to build case studies. That's actually my plan this weekend as well. That's why I'm missing one of my screens from my office. I brought it home so I can spend the whole weekend backtesting gold. So my goal is to backtest the rest of 2024. I have 4 months already tested. So my plan is this weekend to get at least 3 more months backtested. Um, for example, if we look at the 4-hour candles, Monday, there we go. And if we look at 15-minute candles here, um, you can pretty much, like when price is moving so aggressively, you can take multiple losses trying to catch bottoms here, but then you can really, really capitalize with pretty much just like once you have bigger candles moves in the direction together with the trend, just capitalize with, for example, what I do is like fixed $5 stop loss, and you just buy in, and then that's it. You get stopped, but that's how you can pretty much but buy even at the tops at the breakouts, if you're comfortable with the strategy, of course. Like maybe use 5 minute candles, etc. But that's I've lost a lot of money trying to pick the tops and bottoms on gold before, like, see, like prices giving rejections like inducements, because we're looking at the left here. But at the very, very end, like that's the place that it's gonna react on a bigger time frame, and it does react from here. Stops traders out, new day opens, we make a new daily wick, and then we continue up, and then we just react and we
yeah.
sell
And
off from the very top. That's
that's
why,
beautiful.
yeah, that's why, I mean, that's why these are like, I'm only looking, like, to be honest, that's the zone where I think we might react. And then if we don't react here, like, I want to see it come here, but I
for
am
the
aware
buys, right?
that I
For the
yeah
buys.
that I yeah that I have a zone here. But then this order block would pretty much work for me as this one. like a temporary stop to build liquidity, to build enough orders to move lower. So yeah, it's just the same patterns that I see on gold.
Like the top that you marked out, like I executed like a sniper trade, and I think like it's the best trade for me in the month. If you give the screen, like I would like to break that trade down
Yeah,
because
sure. Please do
that
so.
was the best trade, my best trade in this month.
Looking forward. Let's see.
All right, so as you can see, like we have the same order block right here. I was looking at this zone on the 4 hour time frame. I think it was the 4 hour or on the daily. Yeah, daily I was looking at this area as a rejection, right? So the moment like price action it tapped into this resistance area, I started to look for order blocks on the lower time frame. So now as you can see, like price action was impulsively going bullish, making higher highs and higher lows. And up at this top, when we tapped into this, there was a big wick rejection right here. Now you can see like before that big wick rejections from up at the top, like there was a range right here. So price is kind of like grabbed the liquidity above the range right here and tapped the extreme point like at the top of the price section. And then we had a clean market structure shift. And as you can see, like a lot of the times the market structure shift like can also act as a fake out. It might show you that price action closed below the market structure shift and it's gonna continue its trend down. But what's happened, like the price just pushes back up. But after this market structure shift, we also have this break of structure. So that's this break of structure was a good confirmation for me that this market structure shift is valid, because if it wouldn't be valid, the price shouldn't be giving a break of structure like a push up and then a push down. So then I looked at this wick rejection as a area, as a point of interest area to get into a sell, because the reason I marked this liquidity area because we had liquidity build up below this zone, and the moment price action it tapped into this, that was the point like I basically we called out this setup right here, 33433. That was my buy trade, and it smashed like a full TP down to this liquidity. So after this tap into this, I was basically targeting this lows right here, this external liquidity on the price section on the 15-minute time frame, and that was like a boom 1 to 5. Although like I was totally out right here at 1 to 3, honestly speaking, because this low was enough for me, because this trade was in with high risk, like a 2% risk on this position. So I was already got out at this level right here, because this rejection coming here, I just thought like let's book the profits, but eventually it just grabbed the liquid. And from this point, if you look from this point right here, from up the top, we had a major market structure shift right here. And after this, the price section, it just started a bearish order flow, making lower lows and lower highs. And this bearish order flow, it's still in continuation. As long as we don't get a clean shift in the market structure on the high time frame, the price might just continue keep pushing down the way it's going. Because the reason it might continue pushing down, because your high time frames, which used to be bullish this month, now they are turning bearish. The weekly candle is flipping bearish, and you guys know, like if a weekly candle is flipping bearish, where can it go? This weekly candle can also push down to fill this wick right here, right? This wick can be
The
filled. There's a
previous
possibility.
lows week, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, this previous candle low. So this would be like a wick
So,
fill right
Kashif,
here.
basically you take confluence from candlesticks.
Yeah, order blocks and candlesticks. For example, if I'm looking at this order block right here on the 115-minute, as you have seen like in my previous trade, after like the tap of after like this liquidity grab, I waited for a market structure shift. This one right here, that was the confirmation for me to get into a short up from the top. Now right here, as you can see, like as I told you guys like about this order block, 50% area could be a rejection. And as you can see, we tap deep into this 50% order block. Look, exact 50% tap of this order block, and now the price action is trying to push up. And this is something very familiar on
Yeah.
gold. Whenever you like have an order block and you have an initial reaction, you get into a buy. Like I call that as a early buyers. and price action is like programmed in a way to trap early buyers in, so it can take out the liquidity, take out the orders from the early buyers as a fuel for the price action to drive up, to give you a market structure shift. So it's just like I
I
look
think
at the
he's
candles,
lagging.
like how they're moving, and just make my thought process. So now, like, it's a 50% tap. Still, I would still say the order flow is still bearish, as long as even you can see like the Arnas, like he is taking this as a swing point. I know, like this right here on the low, if you will go on the 5 minute time frame, you will get this as an internal market structure shift. But it's very important to also have the swing shift, which will only be on the 15-minute time frame. And where would be the swing shift? It will be above these wicks, which you can see on the RNS chart as well, right?
Now it
So
actually, because of that move down, if you look at 5 minute, it had made a new break of structure. So now it's actually 1 wick lower.
yes,
Yeah,
right here.
yeah. So now we are still bearish though.
Yeah,
So it's we had this big aggressive candle, and then we liquidated as you said, the early buyers. Now we liquidated Taufiq, and
oh, Tawfiq, like
Yeah,
you became the liquidity today, yeah.
yeah, happens. But then again, it needs to now
Arnas
it's
told me
just
one thing. Arnas told me one thing in the last week. Give zero fucks after getting stop out.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it actually worked out. Remember, like we like the trade worked out. It actually went to
Er-
like 1 to 5 or something.
Ernest, let's go for a revenge trade. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at
Ah,
the
sorry, like Tawfiq. Let's go for a revenge trade.
yeah, because right now price, it printed this 15-minute wick, but it closed bearish. But now this is a huge rejection as well. So now, it's like a perfect it's still trapping buyers.
Trapping buyers, yeah, like this wick fill. As long as the strong swing that you marked, like this is the one
Yeah.
that needs to be breached.
I mean, this candle overall, it's a good candle. This one here, because it broke the previous candle high and low. So it is stronger. For example, like it's pretty much like this one as well. So we can
Yeah.
expect some sort of bullish movement, perhaps even wick this strong swing here. But what we can see now,
This dodgy candle, yeah, this one.
yeah, it's reacting from an inside bar,
Yeah.
which is a range. So it's like pretty much when traders like looked at an order book and then saw this candle, they were like insta buy, perhaps like this. And now in theory, like this should be stopped out,
Yes, exactly.
in theory. Yeah, because then it would be just going off from one confluence, which is just a big candle without, for example, this supply failing,
Kashif,
uh, without the shift in
can you
market
see the
structure.
1 minute candle? Can you see the 1 minute candle?
Let's look at the 1 minute.
Can you see the 1 minute?
Yeah, I mean, it's still not much. Like there has been a big displacement here in
Like
these 2 minutes.
whenever,
But
like for personally, like for me, whenever like there's a sudden push up from any zone, like I want to see the price section holding that move, because
yeah,
if the
exactly.
price section is not holding that move, like that move was not solid. Because you
Yeah,
see on the 5 minute time frame, that candle printed so bullish. So obviously, like
Exactly
if there's
happening on the
so
last
much bullish
5 minutes.
momentum coming in,
Exactly happening.
the next candle shouldn't be coming down.
yeah, and it
So
also like it looks like it's even like it didn't close yet, but it looks like even it's a bigger candle, like a immediate rejection all the
yeah,
way pretty much. But let's see how it closes. But I mean, I wouldn't be looking at buys like until we can see something
yeah.
like this forming, and then perhaps take buys here. But for now, I mean, it's just And like looking at
Like you are
at
waiting
the
for market,
daily candle.
right?
Yeah, because like there could be a scenario, there's a possibility price, the way the higher time frames are bearish, the price section just continue going bearish and the weekly candle just keep filling the wick. But
Yeah,
at the same
because
time,
it's a
like,
huge wick as well.
yeah, but at the same time, like the price section is so extended to the downside that it's not giving me confidence to get into a sell, right? Because the way the price section has been bullish, and we know, like, at the close of the week, the candles, they always give you a sudden move for the closure. This weekly candle also can flip bullish, you never know.
Like people are saying that we are in sell position, take sell, bro. If we take sell, we are not going to get a good RR. Understand the point? Gold is already
Yeah.
so much set. If you see the daily candle, if you see the weekly candle, we fill out the complete bullishness to bearishness, and if we sell at the current market price, I don't think so. This is going to give a good RR. Simple as that. And if you're a day trader, you don't need to pick high and bottoms. Like
I mean,
few
this
pips is
kind
enough.
of was like looking at this. Perhaps this candle has scared the sellers. That like usually price delivers itself very aggressively into an unmitigated supply zone. So if I was, aggressively trading on Friday, if I really mastered gold, but that's the reason why I'm still back testing, like I don't feel confident in gold. I'm still testing. But something like this, like a $2 stop loss, for example, this is a viable trade. And I'll show you why. Like from an SMC perspective, right? Because this is an unmitigated supply zone. We did have a break of structure here. We also had previously a break of structure here, meaning that order flow is still continuing bearish. So in theory, we are still in sells unless this strong swing is broken and closed,
Hmm.
has broken and closed above. In fact, I think this is going to be the move for the New York. And it's most likely going to go through the order block Kashif has marked out and liquidate perhaps the whole order block. But like for example, and also since we printed this low, if we check premium and discount, oh shit, okay, wrong way. There we go. Premium and discount, it is in premium areas. So and we have range until this low as well to go break even. I mean, I would initially like, if I was comfortable trading gold, at some point I will be more aggressively on lower time frames. This is something that I would take. Just looking at the left, we are going down. That's it. And then the bottom will be
Can
shown.
you Ernest, look at the 1 minute time frame real quick, because there's something I would like to point out.
Quick.
That dodgy candle, right? These two dodgy candles
These ones.
from this wick, this could be the last
These are
resort,
the
like, for the
respecting previous
buyers.
lows.
Yeah, that is the last resort for the buyers.
Agree.
Yeah.
If we look at 1 minute,
Yeah, this one.
yeah, then we would be, for example, changing character. Let me see if this is the change of character. Yeah, that would be the displacement here and change of character
Mm,
on 1 minute
yeah.
time frame here. Last supply breached as well on 1 minute. We pull back aggressively. We hold. Yeah, I mean, if you're long, I mean, then you're long here, I guess, with like a perhaps $2 stop loss, and then you have to be break even, I guess, until up till here,
I'm
because
in
then
a I'm in a buy with a low risk.
yeah, I mean, this is something I support on 1 minute time frame for sure, and especially if it's a low risk scalp. I mean,
Yeah. I'm
it's
in a I'm in a buy with a low risk, like low risk scalp, from this dodgy candle. The stop loss right below that wick.
Also, it's a good setup.
Let's
Good.
see.
Also, it's a good setup. If you see the previous 5 minute candle, just take out the lows
Yeah.
and it didn't close below the
Mm.
previous lows. Actually, the 1 minute is looking really good. If you see the even
Well, look at the one
demand
over
zone.
as well. Like it's one over is closing dodgy. Look at
For me, again, this like I really like this kind of price action. I feel like we could get another wick down here, and perhaps like do this, like this. But just my
I think
opinion.
once we
And
have closed the
I hope
previous five
I
minute
hope I am
highs,
wrong.
you can
I
go
hope it
up.
just shoots up.
Be
Let's take in
careful if
some
you are against the
questions meanwhile.
Arnas.
Huh? What'd you say,
I'm saying
Tufik?
be careful if you are against the Arnas.
No,
Be
no,
careful if you are against Arnas.
don't.
Kidding, bro, kidding.
My win rate is, as I said on the last stream, my win rate is close to 30%. So actually, if you're against me, you're probably you have a
Going
bigger
to make
probability.
high. Right. By the way,
Any
by the way, by
questions?
the way, Kashif, what do you do? By the way, what do you do, Kashif, apart from trading? I know about a little bit Arnas, but not about you.
Apart from trading, like I have some physical real estate business uh, that I manage part
Okay.
time. And then there's a Discord community where we go live. We send out the trade setups, analysis. We do live trading every single day, New York session especially. And been doing this from the last 6 months, and it has improved my focus. It has improved my discipline because going live with the members, I take in more responsibility. I take in more, you know,
Yeah,
informed
yeah, we
and
have to take
rational based
responsibility.
decisions. So it's been
Agree.
good. It's been going good.
All right. If you see the 1 minute,
Let's look at some questions. I saw
rejecting again
some.
rejection from the previous highs.
US 100 daily. Please don't spam. We don't trade
Someone is
US
saying
100
US
daily.
100. It's like
I
something we
can
are
take a look at it if you
giving
want.
advice to trade. When we're not trading. Someone is saying it's not good idea trade against trend direction. Should wait for confirmation. Yeah, but if you are a but if you are a scalper or you can say a day trader, I don't think so. Going against the trend is bad.
Yeah,
I sometimes I show you I
man, it's
make 1 3 1:3 1:5. If I trail and many it happened many time on the gold. You see it's reversed completely. I, I can show you 1:5 1:10 when I trade, not target. My target is usually. But when I trade, sometime if I talk about 50%, many time complete reversal in my session. But I believe what I see from last couple of years. Gold is weird. Arnas, what do
I'm
you do
looking
apart
at
from
the
trading?
US 100.
Arnas, what?
Just I'm
Arnas,
looking
someone
at
is
the
saying,
US
what do you do
100
apart?
for.
Would you like if I
Yeah, I'll answer real quick.
if I reveal your personal things?
Yeah, it's just the guy was spamming like the US 100. What can I tell you about it? It printed an all-time high, so it's going up. That's something that I can tell you. And on 4-hour chart, I would not sell it.
Simple as that.
That's it.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. I would not be selling it. Yeah, what I do apart from trading, I also have a trading community, and I'm into automotive business as well, like buying cars from United States.
nice. And selling them into?
Just Germany, etc. Like
Oh, nice,
fixing them at
nice,
like
nice,
like
nice, nice.
performance cars.
So, boys, like it's going. Like, if I can, I see share my screen, real
Yes, please.
quick. All right. So I think like that was the point. Now you guys see a resemblance. You guys would see a resemblance with the breakdown that I've shared with you before. You see, like up at the top, like I marked this as my liquidity wick right here. This one, you see this liquidity wick price, it tapped into the liquidity wick and then it dropped. The same setup, like same pattern, it happened right now. It just happened right now, but on the 1 minute time frame. You see, like if I just remove this OB on the 1 minute, we mark this liquidity wick, and look, the moment we tapped into this liquidity wick, one dodgy candle, second dodgy candle, that was enough confirmation for me to go in with a low risk, which was giving me like a low risk and a high reward opportunity. So now like it's already like a 1 to, sorry, my stop loss was below this. So it's already like a 1 to 2. So I'm gonna secure like 50% on this position. And there you go. Like I'm gonna secure like 50% like on this.
You should hold more. You should hold more, Kashif. I see if
Yeah.
it can go
Yeah,
334
yeah,
from the
it's
current level.
I'm gonna move my stop losses now to break even. So technically, right now I'm risk free. I'm still holding 50%. So now what I'm looking at, I'm
Tho-
looking at this
yeah, yeah,
swing
it's good.
structure shift and
It's good.
this internal market structure shift. Okay, Taufiq, I'm not gonna close. It's already break even. So I would take this risk because look at
Yeah,
this 30-minute candle closure. And even if it goes back to break even, what I'm gonna lose? Nothing. Actually, I
Yeah,
make
I would
money.
write it also. I mean, like because
doing break
it
even
could
is
be
good.
the daily bottom. So I mean, and like price could pull back $10 more or something. So
Yeah, let me just quickly move my stop losses to break even. Uh,
I saw somebody tag me in the chat.
there you
Arnas,
go.
you usually drop some bombs on mindset, process, psychology, etc. How long did it take you to master your emotions? What helped you in the process? Journaling? Yes, 100% journaling. I have been running a journal, overall personal journal that I write to every single day. There's days where I don't, but just getting your thoughts on the paper and freeing up your mind, works really well, helps a lot. So I just use Notion and I just write everything down every day. I try to at least. And the reason why it helps is that sometimes when you think about if there's something that goes not your way, etc., if you have any issues and so on, sometimes when you put them on paper, you take a look at it and then you figure and then you see that it's not really that bad. It's only as bad as, like, I think it was Seneca or Plato who said something like similar to it. It's only as bad as it is in your head. So it's only as bad as you make it to be, meaning that you could just simply just write it down, take a look at it, make a plan, um, small steps, small goals that eventually turn into a big goal. I pretty much have my whole year and every month mapped out, and then I try to take consistent steps, consistent actions towards it. And yeah, that's how I.
Yeah, like journaling is very important. Like, because let's say if you journal like 100 trades, the way when I started to journal, the way it improved my trading. For example, like if you backtest like 100 trades, if you're a bad trader, you will have 50 wins and you will have 50 losses. Like it's all probability. It's just flip coin 100 times, you're going to get like 50 times heads, 50 times tails. Similarly, 50 wins, 50 losses. What you have to then do is you have to look at your losses. Once you will have the journal, you will see similarities between your losses. There will be losing patterns. All you have to do is try to identify your losing pattern, and then you start to avoid those trades that are similar to those ones, right? That is how you can increase your win rate. So if you will not journal your trade, if you'll not backtest, you will never know what's the mistake you are making in trading in your trade setups. So backtesting and journaling, like, it's a big plus.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean,
Well,
you have to work from data, that you
Yeah,
collect.
data analytics, it's all about data analytics.
Correct.
Because even right now, like, I went into a buy trade because I had a data, right? If you look at my chart, I journaled this trade right here up at the top. I knew this pattern. I back tested it. I
Kashif,
journaled it. I took a
if
screenshot,
if,
and
if
the
someone
reason I got
if someone
into, yeah,
if someone wanna take trade in gold, it's a giving another opportunity to buy on the current market price.
yeah,
If
yeah,
anyone
like
with
if
a very stop loss, very, this will not give that much. You can take stop loss 20 pips if you are buying at the current market price.
mm,
It's giving another
yeah,
opportunity as of now.
yeah, but not really, because if you're not in a buy from this dodgy, because when you are scalping, it's all about precision. If you are getting late into a scalp trade, there could be a low probability for you to, because your risk to reward like gets lower, right now when I got into a buy right here, my risk to reward, like, it was 1 to 5 right here, even like
Mm,
up at this resistance it was 1 to 3. But now if you get into a buy right here in the middle of this move, then your stop loss and your next resistance, because this right here, it's still a resistance as long as it's not breaking above right here. So your risk to reward is low, right?
Yeah, and you also need to keep your stop loss where you have it, Kashif, as well, because your stop loss should be below the recent, like below
This
the low, pretty much. You
dodgy
cannot
scam.
put your stop loss anywhere else if you're trading safely. So I completely agree with Kashif. At this very point, there's like pretty much negative risk to reward.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be already in a trade like Kashif is, unless you want, like, if you wanna still buy. And as you can see, like the price action, it's like
There you
it
go.
is bearish.
There you go.
And
You see,
that type of trade, if we can catch only on 1 minute time frame, right? Like
break even.
2 kicks.
I'm
That's
out
it.
at break even. Holy
So
shit.
anyways, it's okay.
What
It's
the?
happened.
What the?
New York
Kashif, you
session.
already Kashif, you already make $1 lakh in payout. Why are you
Holy
getting
shit.
like frustrated? You should not give a fuck.
No, 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 I'm not. But it happens with me a lot of times. Like whenever like I
Because
lose my stop loss just to
because you are a
break
1 minute
even.
trader. Because you are 1 minute, and look at the
Holy
candle now.
man.
It's
Now it's
split
paying up.
video, split
It's
out video.
gold for you, ladies and gentlemen.
This
Classic
is
gold.
this is this is gold. This is gold.
Welcome back to the go. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the gambling arena.
Yeah, I was actually talking about it with Zamko as well, and we talked about simply approaching like kind of a set and forget strategy, more or less, on gold, where you don't go break even. You either take a
Yeah.
loss or a win,
Oh,
because it likes to tap into a. If it's filling a lot of orders, it likes to tap the
exactly.
same area a lot of times.
Because you see, like this area was got respected again. Like if you look
Yeah,
right here,
and
this
there was
this
a big
dodgy,
reaction also.
look, it got respected again precisely, and it pushed up.
It's Friday,
And there
bro.
was a big
It's going to
reaction
play.
afterwards
It's
as
going to
well.
play. It's going to play.
Tafik, are you in buys right now?
No, no.
There's still 6 minutes until 15-minute candle closes.
Let's look at the 15-minute, by the way. Oh my goodness. 15-minute is flipping bullish. It's breaking the previous 15-minute highs. It's also giving us a market structure shift on the 5 minute.
Someone is
Oh my goodness. It's
someone is.
good.
Let's not talk about chart, guys. Someone is saying, "What do you do on the weekend when the market is closed?" Arnas, Kashif, Taufiq. We
I
wait
wait.
for the market to open again.
I I try to go away from work charts because I need to refresh. So I go in nature, mountains, I go in a trail 5 hiking, and just try to eradicate everything like from the week. So I could be fresh for Monday. So nature, hiking, going on a trip, that is something I do over Saturday and Sundays.
Kashif, you should come India.
Oh, I would love to. I would love to visit Goa, my friend.
I recently went Goa. Right, it was 4 days trip. It was amazing.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I recently go. That's already like what I say about gold.
India is very beautiful country, like with very diverse culture. To be honest, like basically like it's Pakistan, India, same things. But Goa, like the Himachal Pradesh, man, amazing beauty.
And with that, I would love to invite Arnas as well. Arnas, come to India.
Ah, damn. It's a little bit
We will give no, no.
it's a little bit further out for me than for Kashif, you know.
Yeah, you need to visit Lebanon. Okay, let me make money like Arnas and Kashif. I will definitely come to Lebanon.
And price of gold is just continuing its thing, just
It's playing
printing a
Arnas.
bearish candle.
Arnas. It's playing. It's playing with the traders. Like literally, if
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
I mean,
avoiding. I'm
now
avoiding.
look
I'm
at
avoiding
it. Even
watching.
us, you know, like even like we all like few minutes ago we had, oh, look 15 minutes, blah, 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 blah. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's going, and
you know,
Hey,
break-
it's
it's
playing.
this
It's
is
playing.
this is gold. Like it's famous for this. As
It's
I
playing
yeah.
said,
with
like
us.
gold is going to exhaust you. Like it's gonna give you exhaustion before it makes the move.
Yeah, and also that's why you should like limit yourself to chart time and like taking trades, etc. You know, you miss it, then you miss it. It doesn't matter, you know,
Yeah.
because this buying, selling, like in these kind of scenarios, could be very costly. And you could,
Mm,
like, as we saw, one guy from the comments said, like, I went from 5% profit yesterday to 3% negative today, and this could happen. Like, you
exactly.
should not lose 8% in 2 days.
Because you know this trade like risk management with gold, like when you're scalping, is very important. Like when I'm out like 50% stop losses to break even, I'm out at break even. Now I just want to see like how my setup plays out. Like how could I've managed this trade more better?
Yeah, true.
Is anyone trade DAX? Someone is asking. DAX.
No.
German 30. I used to trade it like back in 2015, 2016, I think. Long time.
I hear Sign. You guys may know that guy Sign. He talks about DAX. He trade like he tell a lot of things about DAX, like the price action, the clean range. I was watching. I guess that Arnas was there as well on that live stream.
You were saying? I was looking at euro
You are
dollar
streaming
chart.
with the Sign. Okay, okay. Keep watching. Keep watching, bro.
We have a new low as well.
It's just price is just respecting this 1 minute area right here. Like this is the last resort for buyers, to be honest. This is a very
Some
critical
saying I
point.
lost
If
my
this breaks,
account today. Buy a new one, bro.
True. I
Buy a
mean,
new one.
buy a new one, rinse and repeat. But before buying the new account, I would
buy the new
suggest like
account and buy gold now. That's it.
look at your losses, my friend.
Full
Like
margin.
look at your losses. Then try to identify why you lost that account. Because if you will not identify your errors, even if you buy a new account, you're gonna fail again. Try to identify the pattern. What are the reasons, big
Right,
reasons that
right.
made you lose that account?
And
I will
I
be
think that
looking potentially for
the
sell.
current market price of gold is trapping a lot of.
I will potentially be looking for sells on euro dollar.
You can share your screen.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
How you all control FOMO, fear of missing out? What about you, Arnas?
Um, I really don't think I get it anymore.
Nice.
So we have
So
dollar
Arnas, you
breaking
trade
out.
continuation as well.
Yeah. I would
Okay.
like to see a new low, and then go from this inside bar. That's the plan. If we get a new
Nice.
low. If we don't get it, then we don't get it. I am aware that on a 4-hour chart, we are in some sort of an like interest area. We are sweeping this low here, so we might as well just pull back a little bit higher. But we also have some more downside potential as well. And if we look at the dollar has failed to make a new low. We're going up into potentially this liquidity here. And also pound is also reacting pretty well. So I expect euro to do the same. So now I'm debating, actually. I'm even debating if I have enough with this candle now to go short here.
How much percent gain of your capital in a day is good? Kashif, please answer. Bro, like, you shouldn't be having expectations from the market, to be honest. Like, because if you will make expectation, hey, I want to make 1% a day, you will try to force it. Like, just play the probability. Like, if the market is humble, it can even give you 5%. If the market is not for you, like, you have to manage your risk. So try not to limit yourself, like, with expectations that every day you're going to get 1%. Because I've tried this and I failed, because when you are limiting 1% and the market is not as per your price section, you're trying to make that 1% in a bad price section, right? So
And market don't give a fuck
just,
about your 1%,
yeah,
anyone's 1% or
exactly,
5%.
exactly. Market doesn't know, like, you want to make 1%. Market's just gonna do
Market
its
is here
thing.
to
Right? So
I think
I
Arnas
used to
is
do
entering
this,
in that trade. Arnas, I think you are executing.
No, I'm not yet. I'm just checking the phone. Um, but I am like I have everything here. I think I need to enter. Like, I mean, I have doubts now because it's goddamn Friday afternoon. That's the
and
thing.
just I think, like, let's just avoid the price section and let's just answer some
Arnas,
questions.
I
Like,
want to
there's some
ask
good questions
something. I
coming
want
in.
to ask something, Ernest.
Yeah. You said you want to ask something?
Yeah, I want to ask, like, do you trade reversal sections? Like, I'm seeing you are trading continuation.
I
In
do
the very
both.
first I hear
I do
you
both.
told me you preferably look. Okay, so like if you're trading this, what you are seeing in the price that is giving you confidence to sell on the current, what is you draw? I wanna hear that.
Well, right now, what I see is that price is making a new low, meaning that order flow is still bearish. It is in a
Yes.
not in an area
Yeah,
where I would
order.
like this. Yeah, like I would like for it to be at a certain, like on a different area, perhaps. But since we just opened this 4-hour candle, judging by the last 4-hour candle, I expect this candle to be also bearish. But I'm still debating. Just because it's Friday, I'm like we might wick this, close bearish, and then perhaps we can sell. Right now, I don't feel comfortable, and looking at it on a 15-minute perspective.
Like you end 15 minute only. You enter in 15 minute after close. Put a candle. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Now I enter on the 5 minutes as well.
Got it. Got it.
It's just that we
Let me
have
see Euro
some
US.
liquidity here, and we have an unmitigated area. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy I did not enter. We have this order block here with inducement. So if we close bearish,
Did you enter? If it this close bearish.
if this closes bearish, I will enter.
All right. Mm-hmm.
But it's still 4 minutes, so. But the thing about it is that we have this unmitigated area that it's and it's sort of decisional.
What is your overall bias, Arnas? What's your overall bias on Euro, by the way?
Um, overall, like it is bullish.
Like,
It's just
if you
that
see the
it's
four
at
hour,
this.
if you see the 4 hour,
Yeah, like on a 4 hour,
it's
like just
looking like
looking at the pound, how pound is looking at the 4 hour. It is still bullish, and we might have this like we had a break of structure and then a pullback, and then we having a push pro 4 hour swing trend. So the market objective is now to break these highs and print a new high. But given where the dollar is, where we are on a yearly basis overall, I think we might come down a little bit lower.
then will go up.
Yeah, then we go up. So I think we are like
But
at
if you
perhaps
see,
end of
if you
year.
see the current 4 hour candle, it's respecting the previous swings, OB, or you can say demand. If you see the 4 hour,
Let me check.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
this,
This.
this
No, no,
for
no, no. Previous leg of the bias, the bullish candle. You can see the.
here.
Yeah. I'm talking about this.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
respecting.
Yes, that's the. But the thing is that like I have 4 hour zone here, but I also like I'm trying to target 15-minute zones all the time. So like this could be the first tap into it, but we might just trickle down a little bit lower. And we also have unmitigated zones in discount as well. But this is something I try like this would be the best area for me over here.
To sell. So can you
Yes.
open 4 hour? Do you see that it is going to take the liquidity of previous swings of 4 hour time frame? 4 hour, 4 hour.
So if I
Like
look at
this,
four
the
hour, yeah,
do
this
you
would
think
be
that
this high would be a 4 hour change of character zone. So price could push here and then push down from
Mhm.
here. Because now the character is bearish. Price is just reacting from these levels. So but I'm happy I did not enter on this. And now looking at it, I will see how this candle will close, but I highly doubt.
Arnas, if I ask
I
you
highly,
something more in this trade only in this Euro USD, right? If you open the 4 hour time frame once again,
yeah,
yeah, I hear you so many times that you trade like OBs and you can say fair value gaps. So isn't it look like OB or fair value gap filling, and it may go up to continue the trend, like making another higher high on this
Hmm.
era.
that's definitely a possibility. Yes, but
Cause I observe so many times. Even I observe Kashif as well. That, but it's my second same with you. So like
yeah,
I understand a little bit about your setup. It is expecting if I see.
yeah, it's
I may
just
be wrong.
the reason why I do look at where it is currently. Like we are in a bearish candle right now because
Okay, okay,
we're red.
daily.
Yeah, on a daily. So I'm not expecting it to switch up at the end of the week. I'm thinking it's gonna consistently like play out with the trend, same as gold. Okay, gold is just crazy, but
Just- can we look at our can we check on our friend gold?
it's just insane. But as I said, like this is where like this first wick needed to go. The first reaction, like the second reaction. Right now we have a clearer road up because we don't have this price action anymore. Like this
Like
trend line up, this is
uh,
not existent right now.
like on
So
the 1 minute, price really rejected that wick at the bottom.
Someone is saying, "What's your view on gold,
Yeah.
Taufiq?" Bro, I'm still not going to enter. Also, it's giving a buy side, but as of now, no, cause it's playing and it's Friday closing, and we also breached the current weekly lows. So I will avoid trading of them. I cannot see any more gold.
My views are pretty simple on gold. Like
You're
buy
still
the
thinking buy?
highs, s- buy the highs, sell the lows, and lose money.
That's something we are here. That's why we are here. I think smart money are watching us. Like money are watching
It's no,
Kashif.
it's actually like let me share my screen, Ernest.
I think Kashif, this is the last
Yeah.
played by the gold, but
All right. Let me
I would love to be
just
patient here. I love to show patience because
let me just share my screen, boys.
yeah, you can
All
share.
right. So yeah, like you see, like that was another beautiful entry from this zone. This wick which I marked for you guys right here. This wick was the last resort, and these one, two, three, four 1 minute candle rejections was another high risk to reward trade. Look, if you get into a buy from here with a look at the stop loss, like how small of a stop loss is, and look at the reward, 1 to 6, and I think like I'm getting that reward right now.
You are into trade.
Yeah, I bought again, like this bottom. I bought again. Ernest
yeah,
was
it was
talking
a
That's
about
a
good,
something
it was a
smart
good.
move by the
because
Kashif. That's a smart
like
move by the
for
Kashif.
me trading is whenever like my risk is lowest and I have like a higher potential in terms of reward, I take that opportunity,
That's um
because if I
that's a
lose,
big.
like I'm losing less. If I win, I'm winning 5 times more. And now
Yeah,
it's
that's a
Kashif,
good
do you know
approach.
that that's sometime if I
You don't
lose
go
two three
full risk, right?
trade. If I see two
it's now
three,
it's
if
I
I
think
lost two
going
three trade,
to. But to be
We
honest,
just
like I as like even my last stream, like I said, like my risk, they are very low. Like I go in with like 0.20% risk, right? So even if I lose like 2 trades in a row, I'm still like down almost like 0.4%. So I still have like uh 0.5% to make that money back again. Like when I start my day, I limit myself to 1 or 2% risk, right, per day. Now, what I do, like I don't spend like all this risk like in one trade deal. Like I take trading as business. So what I'm gonna do, like I'm gonna divide this 1% to like 4 trades or 3 trades. It depends on the probability of the setup. For example, this one, I obviously like I wouldn't be risking 1% because it's a 1 minute candle, like 1 minute sweep like this, a wick, and I would lose 1%, and then I'm like, shit, man, I need to recover that
that's
1%
good.
back again, right? So if you
That's
risk
good.
like
Even if someone is
0.
scalper, if someone like Kashif is scalper, it happened so many times that it take out the break even and go again. So it might happen that we can enter again. If someone is
Yeah,
1 minute scalper, he can trade like in 15-minute time zone. He can execute 2 3 trade. It happened because sometimes it take out mash again. So if I
hmm,
like the Kashif approach, the way he say he takes 0.25% risk, that's giving him a 4 time chances to take only 1% risk. Like
exactly,
if he lost 4 times
exactly,
in a row, like if he lost 4 times in a row and he will lose only 1%. That's a good
exactly,
approach
exactly.
if
You
you
know
are a
what? Like
scalper.
trading is all about survivability. Every single day, every
That's good.
candle, like there's going to be different opportunities, different probabilities, right? And if you're already gambling and risking a lot like on your first trade, man, when the opportunity is on the charts, you will not have enough confidence to get into the trade because you already lost a lot like on your first trade. So it's really important to
Exit,
always play
Kashif,
the
did exit
probability with
or
low
it
risk.
is still
Secured 80% right here again, because now it might go up because you can see this is our Asian session highs, so it might try to take out the Asian highs right here. Okay, that would be, man, so grateful, so grateful to. And there you go. I think it's going up to take out the Asian highs. There you go. There you
let's
go.
go.
There you go.
Yeah, we have
There you go.
what, 4 minutes until we
Uh,
close. I'm in a
yeah.
sell on euro. I executed on as per my plan.
Oh, I
The
would like
price
to
did not
see.
close.
I'm done.
Arnas, can you share your screen?
Yeah,
Yeah, please go share your screen. I'm done, guys. I'm done with the buys. Made some money.
I just like I was debating whether to go in or not, but I had to because it was like everything happened as I asked, like as I planned. Price did not close above the level, so it's just lagging a little bit now with the sharing.
It was a very exhausting
Someone is
trade, to
saying,
be honest,
someone
but
is saying, Arnas' confidence is top level. He's so patient, guy. Literally, so patient. That's why he
I'm
have
not patient with the
150
screen
best player.
sharing. I'm not patient with the screen sharing. I don't get it. Why it doesn't like load up for me like right away.
cheers, guys, for the buys. The buyers, cheers.
Yeah, just
If someone make money today, Kashif trade, you can send some bucks to Kashif.
I don't get it. Why it doesn't
This
pop
is
up
still
my screen.
the 5 minutes on gold is still looking good. Like this is a, I think this is the bottom of the day. 5 minutes on gold. 3338 is I think the bottom of the day, and it can go. I am not surprised if it go 100 pips away from the current market price. We have the I guess bottom 3337.
And the reason why I entered this unmitigated order block on dollar as well as price has not closed above this. So for me, the market structure is still bearish, and this is still weak structure.
Yeah, good trade. Karna's good trade.
It's like it doesn't feel very comfortable, like because like it was pretty much like a lot of momentum as well, but we just gotta execute what we like. If it fits the plan, like I didn't execute here with my stop loss above this high simply because I kind of anticipated this to happen, and nothing has changed. The supply level here is still holding, and we did have a new low. We broke this, and price can still be bearish until this is broken and closed above. Like it needs to close above it. Wick doesn't matter. And if we look at 15-minute candles, we still have 11 minutes, but we go break even at 2R, and our targets are like we'll do 3R, fixed 3R if we get there. But for now, it's just 2R for us to go break even, because we could simply just pop up and go to this zone here.
Someone is saying, Kashif, someone is saying how you guys can trade 1 minute. It's devil for me. We are the Lucifer, bro.
Backtesting. When you spend a lot of time on the charts, backtest a lot. It's just the
I
same
believe I
questions.
believe it, like forward testing is better than back testing. Like it
Yeah,
gives a live example of the market. Like
yeah.
when someone is back testing, they watch the highs and lows. They start
Hmm.
analyzing from the highs and lows, and they say like this happened. Why didn't it didn't happen in the live market? So I think it's better to trade forward test. Like if you want to train your eyes on the price, that how
Man,
price moves.
just like a quick shout out for to Trading Official by Funding Pips. Like this platform is giving a big opportunity to all the traders to share their talent and insights. So all of the viewers right here, make stories, follow, make sure to subscribe Trading Official, because without Trading Official, this wouldn't be possible. What we are
Yeah,
doing right here.
it's
Make
it's
sure
giving
to
us a platform, and you also get to observe us for free. I mean,
exactly,
it's free.
And
exactly.
I see the Kashif has a mentorship in Arnas as well. And just because of funding pips and trading TV, they are giving the free advice to people. Even they are trading
Yeah,
live.
yeah,
And nobody is giving you the breach. Nobody is giving you a breach for that you copy the trade. That's something beauty. That's the beauty of
exactly.
funding pips.
Because I can see like a lot of people like they saying, I took the buy trade with cash. If I made money. Man, if you made money, thanks to Trading Official, because they brought this platform out here. Make sure you guys subscribe. You reshare with your trading friends. If one of your friend like he wants to learn trading, man, send him the Trading Official YouTube video. There's a lot of videos. There are different traders sharing their strategies. So man, this is pro.
Now I enter in the gold buys. With the
If
stop
I
loss of 335, considering the daily low, and will
While
target the
asking
yeah,
a question,
let me
3355. That's something I'm looking.
let me just quickly share my screen because there's one
yeah,
more thing
go ahead.
about order blocks, guys. Whenever you mark your order blocks, do not be afraid. Do not ever doubt yourself on your order block, because when I mark this order block, like let me just do it precise. When we started this session, I told you guys like this 50% area of order blocks is mostly the high probable level to get a reaction from. So as you can also see, like my this box, I always have that 50% line right here. So this 50% rejection, and look, this 50% rejection was supported by these 1 minute candles right here, and it's just flying now. And now as you can see, like we are having like an external market structure shift. We're just having an external market structure shift right here.
I
And at
like
the
what you
same
said,
time,
Kashif, with doubting the levels. Like same
yeah,
thing. Like pretty much, there's a reason why you mark it down when you analyze your charts. So there is a reason why you do it. So when the price comes to it, and price likes to come there aggressively, just for
yeah,
you to be scared. That's the
exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
that it will sometimes, yes, it will come trickling down like slowly, etc., etc. But usually where there's a lot of big orders, like price needs to fill those in aggressively,
Hmm.
attract a lot of liquidity for orders to be filled. So do not be like, if you lose, then you lose. Like you're wrong,
Exactly,
it's fine. I
exactly,
mean, but you have
exactly.
to be able to take it. Like you need to
Like
have the strength to take it.
like it's all about like set and forget. When I started like this SMC, this order block stuff, like I used to have this problem. If the price started to exhaust me like in an order block, I would just close the trade and it would just go away. Or sometimes I would just go in a sell trade thinking like it's going to breach the order block. But how I improved myself is I told myself trading is all probability. Like if I'm targeting like a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, and let's say I have 5 wins and I have 5 losses, in the end, like I'll still be making money, right? So if with just 50% win rate, you can make money off trading, why are you afraid of not trusting your setups? It's all about set and forget. Now it's you see like this level, I think like on the 15-minute time frame, I marked this supply right here. You see this bullish candle engulfed by a bearish candle. This could act as a supply zone right here, and it's already giving rejections from this. this impulsive 1 minute candle. It's already Friday. I made some money this week, so I'm gonna close rest of my positions right here to call it a day because I've
Yeah, GG
feel
Kashif.
already feel exhausted, to be honest, in this trade.
I'm still not break even. Still waiting for push lower.
Let's take in some questions. Tradin TV provide very good opportunity to traders. Yes, 100%. I trade 5 years, no withdrawal. What must I do? You should request a withdrawal
That's a
Sigma
great,
answer.
great answer.
Sigma
because if
answer.
if 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 you will not request a withdrawal, you're never gonna get a withdrawal. So it's very important to go in your dashboard and request a withdrawal.
Someone asking, hey Taufiq bro, what kind of confirmation we should wait for? I personally wait for closure of the candle. Like if I'm seeing something on the demand level, the pin bar setup, I'll wait for the at least break the previous candle size in order to enter any trade. That's simple. How to control greed and fear? How do you control greed and fear, Kashif?
Man, like to be honest, your greed is directly proportional to the amount you risk in your trade. If your fear, especially because if you're risking high in every trade, obviously you will have fear. So if you want to have less fear in your trade setups, try to risk low. Try to go with like 0.20% risk, half percent risk a trade. The only way you will be fearful of trading is having a very
Big risk.
high leveraged position open, right? So if you want to reduce your fear in trading, start in with low risk. And to be honest, like when you will risk less, you will have no fear, but you will have confidence. With confidence, rinse and repeat that setup. You will build instincts. You will build sixth sense of patterns that works out for you. And obviously when you start to know your pattern, your winning setups, your subconscious mind, it's automatically going to give you confidence when that setup happens again. So it's all about going in with slow and steady low risk trades until you know your winning pattern and until you
Yeah,
start to eliminate your losing pattern from your trading.
Just
the
an
same guy
update.
and does.
Just an
Yeah, yeah.
update. Break even on euro dollar.
Okay, that's good.
Let me
Someone
just
is saying
send the
how can we hold trade
Sure.
without fear, bro? Just trail it and hold the trade. Even just book some profit. Like if you are a 1:2, 1:3, book at least 1:1. Trail the stop loss on 1:1, then hold the trade. And don't do PNL first of all, because sometimes it's like it's giving a huge candle towards you and then pull back 50-60%. That make no trade. So better trail stop hold the trade. Simple as that.
Hmm.
Sweat before clicking buy. Someone is saying I sweat before clicking buy. That's the problem. You should confidence. You should have confidence in yourself. You should believe and trust in your setup strategy. Simple as
No,
that.
no, that's the wrong mindset. If you're sweating before entering into trade, you should be having a towel like on your desk so you can wipe out your sweat and get into the trade.
Once again, a Sigma answer by Kashif Mirza all the way from Pakistan.
Yeah, it's like it's very obvious. Like you just need to risk less, set and
Bro,
forget. Like
I
what
wanna
else? Like
ask.
what you gonna
I
lose?
wanna
Like
give
half
another.
percent.
I wanna give another reply to that guy. If you are not clicking, then who will click? Do you believe that Arnas and Kashif will come to your house and click the buy button? It's always you, bro. You have to buy. You have to click the button, right?
Did anyone
So
from the chat take the trade?
Man, crazy. Loved it.
Arnas is great trader. You guys are still
Let's
doubting Arnas. I
smash,
don't know how. how
smash the W's.
how guys can
Smash the W's. Smash the
mean,
W's for
They're there in the
Arnas.
chats.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's crazy if
W's in
they
the
don't
chat.
take the trades we take. It's crazy. It's free, like it's free money we're giving you guys. I
Yeah.
mean, Kashif just took multiple buys from the level. I hope you took the trades. I took a trade. I mean, it's not that take profit yet, but it's secure. There's no risk anymore. We
I
did
think
everything live. It's
I
You know
crazy.
think
If
what?
you
the
Like
don't take trades,
funding
it's
pip
crazy.
report
Arnas,
is
If you
going to
don't take.
Ernest, like man, when you went into that trade, I knew like that a market structure shift failure. You know, like similar on gold. That
Yeah,
was that was a similar pattern. You see, like the patterns they keep repeating on the charts. You just have to identify the patterns and execute.
yeah, exactly.
Good trade.
And
Good
now
trade.
it's like my second Friday in a row that
win.
last Friday was a winner, but today it's gonna be a good outcome anyway. I'm fine with break even trade. There's no more risk. And I said before to you that I don't like New York sessions on Friday. I'm starting to like them because setups present themselves. So it's like a second. Maybe I should. It's and thanks to Trading TV for scheduling me on Friday for the second time in a row. So, but we'll see. We are like 13 pips and 12 pips in profit, and we might as well just react from here and continue up and not break the lows. I mean, prices at 2R. If you want to take profit, take profit. I don't do that. My strategy requires me for 1 to 3s, and I'm just happy to hold it. And we might as well just get to 1.692 to these areas here, which will give you around 4R. So I suggest you just hold on.
Or maybe secure some profits, move the
Yeah,
stop.
maybe take half. Yeah, so you
Yeah, take
uh,
half out, stop losses to break even. So even if it goes to break even, you still made some money.
yeah.
But that was this is a solid session, to be honest, because price action tried to give us a tough time, but we
Yeah,
turned
yeah,
out winners.
yeah. True.
Nice trade, boys. Please check your
Um,
HJPY. There will be a very clean long position. Arnas.
what's up?
Arnas. Someone was saying Arnas, please check UJ.
Please
Someone
check
is saying
USD
please check UJ
JPY
to the
clean long
Arnas.
position in weekly H4 M15. Okay. I never trade USD JPY, but I can try and take a look. Clean buying, you said, very clean long position. I mean,
You don't think Lord
like
is
me
one of
see
the
like just as seeing here equal lows, that's for me an immediate no. I would be very convinced that this will be swept and price would then perhaps move from here. So nothing to buy from, for me at least, just simply because there's equal lows.
You have liquidity above as well, It's just trying to push up UJ.
Yeah, I mean there's
I'm
it's
not a I'm not a fan of UJ and GJ, to be honest. Like it's
yeah,
too much
yeah,
wicks and too much uncertain volatility.
yeah, GJ especially. And then I
Yeah,
mean if you trade the JPY, you should of course trade Asian session as
Asian
well,
session.
which is not really good for me. So okay, dollar has made a new high and hasn't validated the level there. So I mean now I'm more confident in holding the trade.
Yeah, I
It was
think
a
like
good five
good.
minute candle as well. So hopefully we don't get tapped out there, but we'll see.
Just break even and have belief in your confidence, because this 5-15 minute, it might be just making a top wick and flip bearish, takes out the liquidity, and you have a demand zone below. Order flow is also bearish.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is
Let's see.
also again like we can see like this
Yeah.
sort of trend
Yeah.
line. So it
He's just
gives me
making a topic.
confidence.
You just need the flip. Just
Yeah,
need
yeah, yeah, exactly. It's actually like these kind of like yes, there's not a, like like for example, I scale in into
Mhm.
these kind of scenarios. Like for a one-to-one, it's I scale in. Not like I'm not gonna do it right now, not on a Friday end of session, but I mean, usually that's something I would consider scaling in. Let's see if it's gonna flip bearish or if it's gonna print an inside bar. Whichever it does, it doesn't matter. It's still good for me. What I don't want to see is this candle engulfing the previous candle, and then like if it's gonna engulf it, it's gonna take us out break even, and then it means price perhaps likes this area of rejection on 15 minute, and that's it. But
People are smashing in the chat W session.
yeah, that's good. That's good.
W.
I mean, hopefully, it's a W for us. So I mean, it has to be for you as well.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to flip. It's trying to flip bearish. This is
Yeah,
15-minute. Yeah.
it's still 9 minutes to go. We'll
Yeah.
see, but I mean, it's also 1 hour will close soon. Let's just yeah. So let's see if it like because it was very bullish at one point, the 1 hour candle. Then it flipped bearish, and then it could flip bullish once again. So simply because where we are.
I think it will break the previous lows of the previous candles. If you see 15 minute,
Yeah, we'll see. But I think we'll cut the stream at like 5 p.m. or something. So it would be nice to get either a push up and be
mhm.
out break even,
Like
or
the only thing I'm afraid of is check the fifth. Check the check the 30-minute time frame. Yeah. Check the 30-minute and just zoom out. Yeah, just zoom out, zoom out. Yeah, you see this bearish candle and a
yeah,
bullish candle. Yeah, just mark this out on the
yeah,
zone. You'll see like the rejection is coming from this level.
yeah,
Yeah, but it's still a 1 to 3 win. Like 1 to 3 is crazy.
yeah. It's good. It's good enough. I mean, the whole point of taking a trade is for me at least is to measuring if I have 2R. That's
Yeah.
it. I mean, if I have enough range to go break even, the rest is just extra.
Hmm. Mahesh says, "Hey Taufiq, bro, what kind of confirmation we should wait for our entry?" Taufiq
I
is asking you.
already
Oh,
said, bro. You
okay.
should wait for the demand to close the candles above the previous high.
Hmm.
That's something already answered.
Uh, I have a question. Does SL hunting works in forex market? Yes, it does. Otherwise, we wouldn't be liquidated when we tried to buy the gold in first instance.
Kashif, you are reading so old chat. Like someone asked in the beginning of this question. I think
Oh,
it's
maybe.
popping you so late.
All right. Let me just check. Let me just refresh the
Uh,
YouTube.
when I go to drawdown, then suddenly I start risking 1%
Oh,
from
yeah.
0.15. That's good if you are into drawdown and if you are switching your risk, like if you're reducing your risk 1% to 0.5%. That's good. Why are you concerned about this, bro? That's good if you're reducing your risk on losses after losses. Am I right? Uh, if someone is reducing his risk.
So let me just look at the euro here. For example, if we get a wick below here, below this low on 1 minute, like this, I would be selling like again, like this, pretty much.
Like Arnas is trying to squeeze every little bit of profits from the market.
Yeah, it's like because if I look at 1 minute, 1 minute switched bullish here. Then it had another. No, it didn't have a break. Well, candle broke here, kind of like candle closed above, and then we had a break here. So 1 minute is bearish for now. 5 minutes also, and then I would be targeting here. So like kind of expecting some sort of a like a build up of like just a lower high.
I think it's good. The only thing that is bullish today is Tradin official YouTube channel.
Yeah, exactly. Good point.
By the way, I can see already 100 new subscribers. Make sure to subscribe, guys.
Yeah, the channel is growing. That's good.
Yeah, it's growing.
It's seven, I guess, ninth episode, and we just crossed 6K plus
You,
subscribers.
you, you know what? Like tomorrow, we are going to have a crazy session with. There's a special guest coming, Jade Cap.
Yeah, I hear.
That is going to be insane.
Yeah. That,
Okay.
and it's like it's a must watch.
Yeah. How to trade with your eyes closed, Taufiq?
What? Sorry.
There's a question: how to trade with your eyes closed?
Should I answer in a wrong way? I'll smash. I'll smash. But anyways, like this. Buy, sell, buy, sell.
We
I
already had 2 wins.
Asking is 65% accuracy enough with 1 to 1.5? Well, it sounds like it's enough, but you have to run it through a simulator to know for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have.
I think it's about to take break even, Arnas.
Yeah, looks like it.
It's
I
better to
mean,
close.
not yet. We also had a change of character here, so
Yep.
actually it's like it looks kind of a little bit ridiculous, but this is a good place to sell. I mean, looking, there we go. Like it. Let's see how 5 minute closed. Oh, it didn't yet. Okay, but I mean, something I was waiting for this to like for here to happened here. So I mean, it's risky, but because we already
Like
had the push.
that's a win, my friend. That's a win.
Yeah, it is.
1, 2, 3. And I think like we're 2 hours into the NY session. Let's try to take in some questions before we wrap up.
Yeah. So just there, this is the zone that caused the 1 minute change of character. So this is where price should react. If it does not hold here, then we're most likely gonna get a break-even
Break
trade.
even.
Yeah. So
Personally, like for me, it's a big win. Like a 1 to 3, I would close everything. It's a big win.
yeah. Like like it didn't get to 1 to 3. It was like 1 to 2.2, something like that. 1 to 2.3. This is 1 to 0.4 simply, but yeah, there we go. The zone has failed, and we are. Seems like we want to close bullish on 1 hour. So, but see, that's
That's what
the
I'm
thing
saying.
about
Start of
Friday.
the year.
Small candle, small bodies, big wicks at the end of the session. So
Yeah, if you see the 15-minute time frame, it's about close engulf the previous 15-minute in Europe.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, not yet, but
It's about to close engulf.
it's about to, like, if let's see if it
Few
engulfs or
seconds
not.
left. Let's see.
It's gonna close an inside bar. If it takes the high, then
Above.
yeah, then it's gonna engulf it. Okay, it
No.
did not
It's
engulf it.
it's
There we
close.
go. We're out. Okay, GG. That's it for us. And we of course could react and continue down from here, but we take a break even today, which is a good result. And I think we're done for today with the stream.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. It's
So enjoy
already
your
2 hours,
weekend, guys.
more than 2 hours. Enjoy your week, boys. It's what amazing session talking to all the traders. Bye bye. Should we exit? Should
Yeah,
we
love
close
Okay.
to.
the
Yeah.
end?
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Mm, thanks. Bye bye. Nice to see you.